Hello, hello, dear Leo. How are you, my sweet Leos out there? How are you all? Okay, your September reading, General and Love, which I will be extending through links beneath the video. Thank you to those that are on Patreon. You get all the extended, obviously. But those of you that are not on Patreon, you may consider wanting to join, since we do a lot of astrology on there. We go into details for those that are interested in the astrology. That's the place to be. We've got the Tower. What's happening in September, dear Leo? An aha moment is going to play out for you. Something is shifting, a major shift. Anyway, those of you that are not on Patreon and don't want to be on Patreon, that's cool, but if you want the extended reading, you can get the link. You can go to my website and purchase a one-off extended reading. Let's see what's going on in September, dear Leo. September, the Virgo season. Okay, the sun obviously is transiting through your second house of values, money, and, well, the second house can also speak to our abundance, right? It's the earth. It's what the earth gives to us. Now, this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and North Node. So those of you that are familiar with where your Venus or your Mars or your North Node is, you can watch those signs. Okay, so we're talking about your birth chart for those of you that are not into astrology. Okay, Leo, and I feel I need to cut once more, dear Leo. I don't know why. I need to follow my gut. Leo, in September, what's your focal point? Nine of Swords, Seven of Wands, the Magician. By the way, we're having a Mercury retrograde at the end of September. Three of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. Oh my goodness. Ten of Pentacles, two tens. The King of Pentacles. Well, the King of Pentacles has shown up in nearly all our readings. All the readings of September, practically. So it does talk about our finances. King of Pentacles, our stability, our livelihood. Six of Wands, here you are. And what a way to go, Leo. What a way to go. Looks like September's not going to be an easy month, but it will end quite well. And we've got the Six of Cups. Six of Cups, soulmate, children, nostalgia, looking back. Six of Swords, having left conflict. Some of you could be traveling towards a soulmate. This card has shown up a lot as well. Page of Wands. It shows a lot of information, a lot of back and forth, hearing words, speaking with loved ones, with friends, hearing from spirit. Keep your ears open. There's a journey that you're on. You're wanting to go on. Seven of Swords. There's been stealth and secrecy and theft in the past. You could be finding out about that. Okay, or keep your ears open. Stay in your logical mind. You're coming out of conflict, coming into balance. Six of Cups. Six is also the Lovers. Let's see. So the focal point is the Nine of Swords, which is a lot of stress about an ending. Okay, 10 Swords, 10 Pentacles. Tens are endings and starting over. We've also got an Ace here. Okay, if we look at the Magician, you've got the ability to manifest abundance or someone that is very stable. King of Pentacles could be a father, could be a boss. King of Pentacles is someone you usually can depend on. This could also speak to finances. Having the ability, as above, so below, says the magician. Now, the magician can also be a trickster. So some of you could be doubting the ability to, whatever you've been fighting for. 7 of Wands, 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands is success. 7 of Wands is someone being defensive or having the upper hand here to make the magic and to expand. But there's a turn of events which can be a little bit difficult here. I think it's more so that you need to leave. You need to leave a situation. Let it flow. Let it happen. Remember, the magician is as above, so below. So the positions of the planets, even though they've been challenging you, you are fixed fire all year. And maybe you're thinking that whatever is you've been working towards, you've been hoping for divine help as well to be able to manifest. You've been going through a learning curve as well. There's some form of teaching here, and it's related to work as well, or your livelihood. 3 of Pentacles, 3s are expansion. It's a success point. But then there's worries here about an ending, about deception, about not being able to manifest. But you will, Leo. This is probably more than likely a perception of yours, or just you thinking, overthinking. If you could be dealing also with an air sign. Worries could be coming from an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and with what's going on in Aquarius, that's what you're dealing with, I would say. Jupiter is there, Saturn is there. This is your 7th house of relationships, other people, work colleagues, family as well. But with the 10 of Pentacles, there's like an ending and a new beginning of stability and a sense of abundance and accomplishment. The sun comes through. It's healing. It's healing a situation. It's having the information. Dear Spirit, what's going on for Leo? Flamboyant, dramatic, proud, passionate Leo. September. We've got the 6th house and routine, so this could speak to health as well. 6th house is the house of Virgo. Virgo, we are moving through the Virgo season. It's a number 3. 3 does speak to the Empress. This could speak to work as well. So Leo in the month of September, please, Spirit. What's going on with Leo? Some of you could also be worrying that there is an ending with a King of Pentacles, someone who's a business owner, someone who's a father, someone has money is very important to them. This could be someone that's very successful. This could be another side to you where you are reaping the rewards of your hard work, even though you've been doubting yourself. What it is that you're creating is abundance, I feel here. Let's see. Leo, please, Spirit. September. Thank you. We have Saturn and truth. Saturn can be something, a situation that's holding you back, or Saturn can speak to fears or lack of information, because Saturn is the darkness, but you get the truth here. These 2 cards are very Saturnian, very dark. Right? And we've got void, of course, moon. So that is, yes, information that's missing. Something is missing. And the moon does speak to home for me. It does speak to matters of the past. Void, of course, missing. Void, of course, moon. This is when the void, of course, moon is when the moon is changing signs and it's not making any aspects to other planets. Okay, so there's a sense of deafening silence, a feeling of loss Okay? But this can also speak to unknown matters, or a form of deception, a form of fear, the lack of knowing. 6th house is Virgo. Do your homework. Read between the lines. Let's take one more. And we've got Aries and I am. So this speaks to a new beginning for me, or a sense of courage. Aries is ruled by Mars. Aries is a new cycle as well. Aries has got is decisive action. It says I am. It's a seed that we plant, which needs its water, it needs the sun to give it life, to make it work, to make it sprout. But courage is necessary here. So this is what this says to me, is that your daily life, your life in general, is difficult right now. Saturn has you working really hard for a truth, because there's information missing. The information could be around home, around family, but the courage of Aries, cardinal fire, is I'm going to take that risk, I'm going to be the warrior, and I'm going to move forward. Okay? Let's see. Let's take some fortune-telling cards and see what's going on before I take another layer here. We have poverty. We have toil and labor. And we have false person. There is the void of course moon, the deceptive energies concerning putting in hard work, a sense of finances, doubting. Is it finances? Because the poverty card speaks to someone not watering that seed, not doing the work, not knowing whether they should feed that seed to make it grow because of information missing. We've got courtship, which does speak to a new connection, a new relationship. So, well, the taking off, a sense of newness in a relationship nevertheless, or an agreement, a contract, an agreement. 4, and 4 speaks to getting stable. 4 can speak to also the emperor. Even though you don't have the knowing, you must move forward. There's a door that's going to open. And where you've been, there's been a sense of lack, a sense of, I don't know if I can move forward. I don't have all the information. But Saturn is challenging you that you have to keep working. And Virgo, Saturn, Earth. You need to keep working if you want something long-term stable, even though there's information that's missing. That's what I get. Let's take another layer of tarot. What's this 9 of Swords about, please, Spirit? Why do we have the 9 of Swords? You're fearing the worst. That's 19 swords. 19 is the Sun. Four of Pentacles. Someone is holding back. That's my Taurus card. Now, those of you that are holding, that are connected to an earth sign, a King of Pentacles, someone who's been focusing more on their security, their financial security, or their home, and this could also be a relationship that you've been holding on for a long time. I do see that there's a strong ego. This is you and this is them. In between you is ego, success. You're both powerful people. Okay? But what this says to me is that where there's ego and where the values are not our values are not correct. So if we're into only what do I get out of this relationship? You know, I'm putting this in. What are you putting? When we're starting to weigh who's going to put more in, that's the beginning of the end. Where we need to come from is stability. Abundance comes through love, through the heart. Thank you, Spirit. And we've got the card that has come through for everyone. Page of Wands. That's the 8th wand. Someone's been, again, the 7 of Wands in this deck speaks to accomplishment. He's done the work. He's standing very proud. Look at that ego. And it's connected to the King of Pentacles. Someone that's quite successful in what they do. 8 of Wands. And the 8 of Wands here with the 3 birds does speak to social media to me. 8 Wands do speak to love messages, but I feel that maybe the messages have stopped. Someone is waiting to hear news on the other person, either taking that journey if you are at a physical distance, or someone that's going to take a risk on this connection, on this agreement. What's the Magician? 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles. Balance. Trying to work really hard to manifest. Wondering if someone's going to communicate. 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. There is a sense of transitioning here. 3 of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. So there is passion, the desire, and a gift that comes through. The ability to create. Ace of Wands, the light comes on. That you're on the right path, let's say. This is a gift that comes through Spirit. It comes through unexpectedly, quickly. It's desire, it's passion, it's desire, a desire that comes from within. This can also speak to, obviously, those of you that are creating something. This could be a beginning, a new project. Ace of Wands, the light comes on. 3 of Pentacles. 3s can also speak to a love triangle as well. And this card stood up on my finger here in the reverse. 8 of Cups. There has been an ending, but someone's not ready to leave this ending. Someone is holding on to this, even though there are many doubts. Feels like there has been a door that's closed. And maybe there is a door that's closed. If someone is in a place where they're not happy, 8 of Cups means they're leaving that. They're looking for those 2 of Cups. They're looking for an agreement. Let's take one more on the 8 of Cups. You've got the Queen of Swords. Someone could be going through divorce. Someone could be looking at divorce. Queen of Swords can also speak to, I'm leaving this behind me because there has been no truth. And she's standing very strong, very decisive. 10 of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. More swords. This is a stop, start, stop, start. This is a long-term relationship. This is a relationship that's been on and off. It's been very laborious. There's been a lot of lies and a lot of deception. It's been hard work. It's been very challenging. But the 10 of Pentacles with the Knight of Swords could say that there's news coming through, truths coming through. Look at the passion here. Look at the quickness, the forceful communication, quick information. King of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. There is a new beginning. There is the ability to start something. The King of Pentacles is holding the Ace of Cups. The potential is there. Will they take it? Will they accept it? And they may have been self-loving. Maybe they could be coming out of divorce and not communicating that, because it's like a weakness. They feel as though it's a sense of weakness, and love is a sign of weakness as well. 6 of Wands, please. Well, we've got the High Priestess, which is usually someone that's in the darkness, someone that's hidden. The High Priestess. Pisces, Virgo axis. The Sun is transiting through Virgo. So it could be in the time of Virgo that there will be some form of success. The High Priestess, Pisces, illusion. But she is a number 2, which speaks to balance, having the ability to balance things out. Now, she does have a little child here, a newborn, which can speak to the ability for something new, or that there is a child. There's secrecy concerning a child. She usually shows up as the third person, and there is secrecy here. A High Priestess is also, of course, strong intuition, and the High Priestess could also be someone that's quite spiritual, very spiritually inclined, someone who is very wise, that's got people that follow them, right? Someone that's successful. What is the Sun, please, Spirit? So we've got the Moon and the Sun here. And when the Sun and the Moon come close together, that's a new moon. I'm wondering if this is talking about the new moon in Virgo. The new moon in September, which is in Virgo. And obviously Virgo, Pisces. It affects that area of life. And we've got the star. The star, the moon, and the sun, the 3 luminaries. There will be information. The star does speak to hope. Hope is not lost here. And the star can speak to a wish fulfillment that's at a physical or timely distance. What is that 6 of Cups, please, Spirit, for Leo? 6 of Cups, soulmate, nostalgia. And we've got the 9 of Cups, which is a wish fulfillment. Someone is wishing for a soulmate connection, coming into balance and harmony. But there is a lot of secrecy and a lot of illusion. But the star, remember that the star is truth. It's Aquarius. So some truths will be coming through. Remember, Jupiter and Saturn are in Aquarius, in your house of partnerships. Aquarius is strong here. We've got the 5 of Wands. So 5 of Wands does speak to conflict, can speak to the hope of the work being done. Remember, we've got the 6 and the 7 of Wands as well. 5, 6, and 7 Wands. But people trying to do things wearing a blindfold. It's like not hitting the target because there's information that's missing. Okay, Leo, so that's what I see here. The star comes through, the sun is here, so healing can take place. There is hope with whatever Jupiter is doing as he's transiting through your 7th house. Okay, as I said, this could be a love triangle. Someone could be going through divorce. The Queen of Swords, it doesn't have to be a love triangle for all of you, but there is information that is not known here. But I see so much powerful forward momentum coming from a place of love. Remember that the star does speak to hope, the hope for healing, the hope for truth, the hope for romance. Leo is that. Leo is also the ability to create. Whatever it is that you're working on, you're hoping to create, the star promises. It promises that maybe, and what it says is, don't try and create on your own, dear Leo. More so, join forces with others. Aquarius is also the house of friendships. come from a place of love, truth, and friendship. And this could also speak to the sun, can speak to a rekindling. It can speak to marriage. The sun is the most positive card in the deck. And being next to the Six of Wands, there is great abundance here, whether the abundance is in love or the abundance is where financial prosperity is concerned. The star promises that, and the sun. Trust, hold on to, listen to your higher self. What is it telling you? The general energy is, even though you've gone through hardship, that's 15 cups here. You've gone through hardship. Whatever choice it is that you're making, it's going to bring a wish fulfillment. You've got 2 wish cards. All right, dear Leo, thank you so much. I will leave you with that. As I said, I will be extending this reading, wishing you well for the month of September. Thank you for your support, for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Much love. Shine bright. Look after yourselves.